Fix your fucking mask.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm not gonna reintroduce all of us because we already did that the first 2 episodes. That would just be kind of stupid. Yeah.
We should say our qualifications though.
No, that's stupid, Tom. You know what, Tom? You'll never, Tom. You will never have as good of an idea as James or Jacob will ever have. All right, that would be
right.
It never be as good.
You sound like somebody who doesn't have a forklift certification, and I do. So
you sound like someone who's not certified in wilderness medicine.
I'm not.
I think it's wilderness first aid.
Sure, certificate right now.
Guys, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of forklifts,
no one said forklifts.
Hello?
Dead air.
there is no podcast.
Tom, you're gaslighting us on
guys, how many 5-year-olds could you realistically take in a fight? Like, just
beautiful transition.
Couple thousand, honestly.
No. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. We got to consider a few things. Like, are they all coming at you at once? Are they all coming at you like in a single file line? Like one challenges you, you beat them, next one comes in, or is it kind of horde style, kind of like zombies, where like
it's just
because think about it, there's a few factors that play in here. Like say you like just drop into a classroom, right? There are friend groups. There are, varying sizes of kids, like, so like friend groups have like this sort of boost of like, oh, they work better together. They have better communication,
Not really. If they're 5-year-olds?
No, they're 5.
That's true. They are 5, so it doesn't go that
English.
far.
The way I imagine it is kind of like Fortnite Battle Royale, so you're kind of like, you kind of go to a location.
Yeah.
They just come at you.
Actually, I guess it's more like save the world, because
it's like Left 4 Dead. Like
yeah.
There's like especially loud ones. Like there's special types too. Like there's really loud ones,
annoying ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the boys.
All of them. Yeah.
Ones are kind of like like damn.
I don't think there's any fuckboy 5-year-olds, Jacob. That'd be a little weird.
Yeah, it'd be weird if one went up to like, damn. Like I don't think they're good, Jacob. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that in this battle.
You could just use a trusty dagger.
No, I do think we have to.
No weapons, though. No weapons. No. The question is no weapons. It's a brawl. Because here's the thing, too. It's like, yeah, obviously, if you can take out a 5-year-old easily, you can take out any 5-year-old easily, right? But the question is stamina. Like, can you keep up?
I also think, what if it's gladiator style, right? So you have an arena, and gates open up, and they all kind of charge you at once. So it's kind of like you're fighting, it's like you gotta like group.
Yeah, like you're in a coliseum, and then the gates release, and like a classroom worth come at you at a time.
I feel like that. Forgetting something.
Here's the thing: if 30 humans come at you at the same time that are capable of even walking, I feel like that can be a little overwhelming.
But what if they're all distracted? Like, what if since they're like locked together in a crowd, they can't really move that fast? So it's just this slow-moving herd of 5-year-olds. You can just deftly walk around. And like your waist,
circling you though.
Your waist is taller than their heads. You can and their heads are squishy too. Like you can just step over them.
You could like crush their skull.
I think you're overestimating how squishy a 5-year-old.
Ooh, no. James, that's a toddler thing, or like a infant thing.
Over their head and just say, "I'm strong."
God, like I've always wondered kind of what that feels like. You just grab your thumb and you jam in their dumb fucking soft spot, and that it's like an off button. It's just a permanent off button.
Like at least like 30 infants with his thumb mark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tom. Tom, how does it feel?
Well, they call me Thumb Tom down in Colombia.
Do they? Why is that?
Well, because whenever a baby is born in the village of Colombia de la Ciudad Colombia Española Villa, I go up. Okay. Yeah, it's just south of Scranton.
Yeah.
Scranton, Colombia. All right, yeah. So I go down. Baby's born. Sometimes it's a gross looking baby, so I don't really want to go near it. But like if it's a pleasant looking baby and doesn't like foam. I'll just press my thumb into their soft spot, and it's got my thumb imprint.
Oh, is the fingerprint included or no? Is it?
No, he
just,
wears
like,
gloves,
the
so
imprint?
they can't
I
track it.
actually don't wear gloves
Okay.
anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now they're all
Shocking.
finally. Now that I already got polio, so like can't really get it again.
Hmm.
You burn all your
But
But they
fingerprints.
can. They can. That's the catch.
Oh yeah,
You recovered from polio?
yeah.
Holy shit!
Have you
FDR
had
did.
vaccines? Yeah.
I only lost motion in this arm. I mean, this arm's paralyzed.
Stand up right now.
I can't. But I can give a rousing speech on the declaration of war against Japan,
Yeah, as long as you have strings holding you up.
as will happen in 2024.
You know that meme of like Joe Biden on the way to the debate, and it's like a guy on a crane, like limp, being like swung around. That's you on your way to class.
Well, I actually do walk to class. I don't want people to think I can't walk.
Oh yeah. You have a dude under your clothes like duct taped to you who just like.
I
really a giant
I
trench
can
coat?
walk sometimes. What I do is I do with my grandparents. I just rub some dirt on it. I'm able to walk.
Gotcha. So we've yet to quantify how many
Mm.
5-year-olds we can. So we need a definitive number for
I
every.
saw a theory online that
80?
it is no more than 200 because no person on the planet could take on more than 200. That would be that's insane. In like a horde scenario.
What about Jacob?
I
Jacob,
I'm different.
Jacob a solid
Maybe
205, I think.
201.
Yeah, but
201. You know.
no,
Not-
solid
not
205.
that
You know,
much
maybe
more.
maybe
I
215 if he has a good pump going into it.
Yeah.
But
I'll just go like
Yeah, that's what you do in the
yeah.
gym.
He has the
Yeah.
spin.
Trust
Yeah,
me,
the spin
I've
move. The
taken
spin move.
Jacob to the gym. He
Oh,
spins.
he goes hard. Oh yeah. I don't doubt
spin
it.
hard, and then like no one can get around me. You know, if I spin like super quickly.
Like a record almost.
Yeah.
Like he spins me right round, baby, right round,
like
Right
a record,
round.
baby.
baby, round,
Right,
round,
round,
round, round.
What is something the matter,
Ja-
James?
Nah, I just thought I must have blinked or something. I thought
okay.
it was like a glitch. I think.
Oh, yeah, a
I
glitch in
don't
the
know.
Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah, my camera is just acting weird. I
Yeah.
guess.
Anyway, speaking
Okay,
of the
so
gym,
For me,
how's fitness for
No,
you
no.
guys?
Oh wait, yeah, James. I heard you're a big fan of fitness, right?
you're not getting me on this. You're
What?
not getting.
No,
me.
James. You go to the gym a lot, right? You really like fitness.
I like working out.
No, like
I
you.
don't like-
Yeah, like you're into fitness.
Working
Jacob- well,
these
Jacob,
nuts
you-
out into your
I'm
mouth.
not. Jacob, what about you? Are you?
Oh, Jacob.
Well, Tom,
you're
you've been
cool,
into fitness though, right?
Yeah, I started going to the
Fitness
gym a lot
kicking
more
your ass.
frequently in November.
So how's that been?
Well, you know, I'm going to fitness. No, I go to the gym more often now. You know, it's a lot of fun. You know, sometimes
What was
with
your
my
exact
friends.
weight?
My exact weight, as of right now, it's 223.4
I can
pounds.
tell you
I
my
just weighed
exact
myself
weight
earlier
at
today.
this moment with everything I'm wearing.
With that huge denim jacket on. Give me the numbers.
That's not a look.
John,
Alright, while he's gone,
yeah.
You just haven't.
Um,
76.2.
Gosh,
How
don't
much?
you hate that guy, John?
How much, John?
176.
Oh,
Or 172, I forget. What'd you say? How much?
me?
I think I'm like 160 going on like Niko cado avocado weight.
Wait, what?
160 something going on like Niko cado avocado, so like 350 ish.
When do you guys think he's gonna die? I give him until
Okay,
July.
here's my
2023.
theory. Here's my theory. Right, a nice, classy May 26th, 2027. I think he's got a few more years in him. Like
Let me check
5.
the
I think
time.
5 more years. But
No.
granted, his last year or two will be miserable. I don't think it's going to go very well.
I give him 3.5 years max.
I
That's
give him a
it.
year and a half.
I think you guys are forgetting about life support, and he has a lot of fucking money.
One thing's for sure, though.
God knows
Money
how.
doesn't matter when you
I
need
think-
stints for your heart.
Plus, he does play it as a character. He does play it up a lot as what's going on with him. Like it's not actually
Destroying my
that bad.
body as a bit.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
What?
Being grossly overweight isn't that bad.
Oh no! It's fucked. I'm just saying, 1 or 2 to 3 years. I think that's too little. Unless something horrible happens that we don't know about. That's like developing, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone did something horrible to him,
Yeah.
That being said, I think the queen. I think she's done this year.
No.
Oh.
Queen-
No.
Queen's got
No.
another year.
I think
Especially
no.
that-
I think she will actually die this year. However, we won't know until 2 years from now.
Hmm?
Mm.
What are they gonna like? Wait,
Once-
what are they
once
doing?
Queen Elizabeth
I think they're
dies,
going to get a nice endoskeleton.
Once
Mm.
Queen Elizabeth dies, we really need to shake it up. Like I want to see the yellow M&M from those movie theater commercials be the new King of
Oh
England.
no!
Why not the
Oh,
queen?
and the
J.K.
green one be the
Simmons.
queen. Oh my!
No,
Mm.
no, the brown one.
Damn.
I'm salivating.
No, the green one's so
Brown one.
hot.
That's
Oh,
tough
but
actually.
Ms.
That's
Brown,
tough.
though. I don't know, man.
I want the brown M&M to be queen.
Here's
but
the thing.
yellow one
Here's the
is
thing,
because
Tom,
they're
that you're
both-
forgetting is that I don't think she become the queen, and it's because we've seen her naked,
So
Huh?
and
Wait, who's we?
and the royal
Where?
family is extremely against nudity.
Really?
Yeah. They're very exclusive. James,
I don't know, Prince Andrew thing.
look up Prince Harry balls right now, and I guarantee you won't find anything.
Harry as in Harry?
Jacob,
Or like Harry, like the
look
name.
up, Jacob, look up Prince Harry balls right now, and you won't find his balls. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, what's
I'll
this
believe
right
that.
here?
Yeah. You get there?
Think about that corpse that was walking around a few months ago. What was his name?
Barry Seinfeld.
No. No. He's still got another few months.
It's chicken. What is that? Oh God!
Kramer at the Laugh Factory.
It's
The
real.
Kramer 2007 Kramer.
Guys, check general.
I found it.
Oh,
There's a ton of
wow.
pictures
One of them's a
of
lot bigger than the other.
it's
Where are we
fascinating.
gonna check out?
What's that yellow spot?
Probably not good if I were to
One of them is
guess.
his left.
He's got to get that
Probably
checked
get that
out.
checked out.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, this has made my
James,
mouth
you owe
really
me.
dry. Maybe I should drink water. But wait, there's a new way you can drink water, right?
What?
So,
Yeah, they released that patch last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's 1.3.1, I think.
Yeah.
So it's just a hot fix, really.
Your
So
nose.
you take your upper lip and you bring it over the glass.
Like a
You can't even
dog.
do it with this.
It's like a reverse dog because dogs will use their tongue to lap it up, but you're using your lip.
That's
Yep.
strange, actually.
It
Um,
actually tastes really good.
James, it's a little culturally insensitive. I wouldn't call it strange. I just think it's.
I think it's different. I think it's cool.
It also
In
makes
fact,
the water go down.
I prefer it. In fact, if I could drink
Really?
this can like that, I would.
It makes it really hard for the water to go down.
Really?
Wish I had some thick water on me.
Thick water.
Do you have
we
some?
I
love
tried.
that.
I tried to.
It's
I
awful.
got a big
So
bottle
bad.
with the intention of drinking the whole thing as a bit. Couldn't do it.
No,
It was
It's
so gross.
disgusting. it's so bad. I don't know what's. The
I had
point of it. I
this
had-
much of it.
Mm.
I was done.
Wait, no,
it
no,
tastes
wait.
wrong.
But it does serve a purpose,
John,
though. I'm pretty sure.
you don't have dysphagia,
Right?
Yeah.
so
James,
why are you making
It's
fun
for
of
old
it?
people.
Okay, yeah, because I knew it
I-
was a point.
I love
But how do they
Badlands
make it?
chugs.
How do they make thick water? How do you
I mean,
do that?
Ooh,
They
they
just
get
feed the
some
water a
weird
lot.
sort of nectar.
So it's called something gum, I think.
Yeah.
Xanthan
Xanthan gum?
It's
Yeah,
xanthan
something,
gum.
something like that.
So they put gum in water and something
Yeah,
that's thick.
That's it.
That makes
yeah.
no sense.
Yeah,
Jacob,
I
what are you
tried it
talking about?
at Big Wheel Monday.
Really was Goblin Monday at that point.
Mm.
There
No,
was-
I'm saving my goblin voice for the
Really?
next episode when we just
Yeah.
talk about Spider-Man.
No spoilers. Yeah.
Which will not be revealed.
Yeah.
100%.
Although we are all thinking about it.
It's about to come out of my noggin right now.
So at this aforementioned Big Meal Monday, I made this special cake for my good pals,
Yeah.
which I called the Venom fruit cake, right? So it's basically just like, fruit cake, normal ingredients, but instead of actual fruit, for the fruit cake, I instead replaced it with fruit gushers. You see?
Wait,
'Cause
what's
it
better
adds
than gushers?
I thought you were gonna say runts.
Well, I think my favorite part about it is that like when we were discussing it about like what dessert you could do in the VC and in the other server, like we were just trying to think like what would Eddie Brock bring to the holiday party? What would Eddie Brock bring to the function? And he would just bring like a crummy fucking fruitcake.
He would.
Yeah, and so we were like, all right, so we're gonna make the Venom fruitcake, but like fucking gushers in it, fuck it, why not? And I'm not gonna lie, some people there were like, oh, that was disgusting. I liked it. I thought it turned out pretty good.
No one said it was disgusting.
No. Some people were like, oh god, I'm not having any more of that. Like, I can't remember who, but I remember someone was like very opposed to it. We played that game where we stand under the tree with coconuts, and then we shake the tree, and then you see if it falls on you.
Oh, like Isaac Newton style. Yeah, I've heard of that.
No.
Like big donk.
With coconut. No.
James, Isaac Newton died like 30 years ago. Like, he's irrelevant now.
That's true, yeah. God, what am I talking about?
Yeah, James. Name Isaac Newton's top viewed post. Yeah. That's what I fucking thought. He's irrelevant.
Oh, no. It was on /poop.
Yeah. He was like, oh my god, how did it fall into the toilet?
He did all these sorts of calculations.
Eureka.
Yeah. Speaking of
toilets, you guys ever do a deli?
I actually was about to segue into the deli thing because where we have had Big Wheel Monday was pretty near a deli, and this deli kind of pissed me off because I'm sure you guys probably aren't the same way, but I'm very particular.
No, like they're right across from each other.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. Anyway, I'm very particular about my sandwiches, right? And by that I just mean I'm a very simple man, which is a bit of a paradox there. I just like turkey and bacon. That's it. That's it.
That's a dry sandwich.
I don't look, and I get an iced tea with it. No. Listen. And I get an iced tea. Listen. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You can't eat a dry sandwich like that.
I always get a nice little iced tea with it. Actually, a big iced tea. Right, and I'll I'll take turns going back and forth, right, and then it's delicious. And then what happens? I have a good time. However, what happened at this deli that I went to near the Big Wheel Monday location a while ago is I go up to the counter, right, and I say, "Can I get bacon and turkey?" Because I've learned to never say turkey and bacon because they'll mishear that as turkey bacon.
Yeah, no one wants that.
No one wants that.
Especially
No. But Tom, I want you to think turkey bacon and then bread. That's it.
That's even worse. That's a sin.
It's even worse, right? And sometimes you get some nice moist turkey, so it kind of balances out. Anyway, I go up and I say, "Can I get bacon and turkey on a roll?" And the woman behind the counter, she looks at me and she just starts laughing. She fucking laughed at me. She was like, "Is that it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she just starts fucking laughing at me.
Because she's appalled by your behavior.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't get why they're always so confused by it. Because I'm giving them less work. You just gotta slap two things on there and call it a fucking day.
Which deli was
versus a whole bunch of different little intricate fucking ingredients, different little orders to put in. No, two things. I asked for two things. It's so simple. Boom, bing, bang, boom. I'm out of there, right? They took 40 minutes to make my order. Everyone else that we were with left. They forgot about mine.
40 minutes.
It wasn't 40 minutes, but it felt like it. Because eventually I was in there. It was actually like 20. From the time I placed my order, it was 20 minutes.
Did the daily start with a W or a G?
I honestly don't remember.
John, she probably thought you were joking, and she was like, "Oh, he actually."
They forgot about me. I eventually went up to them and I was like, "Hey, so like, what's going on?" And they're like, "Oh, sorry, I completely forgot."
God,
the quickest order you could have fulfilled there, and you forgot. Sorry, I just get really choked up by this.
This reminded me of the time where I was at Subway one time. This was like when I was like 10 or something. I got my sandwich and I asked, and like this guy, and I was like, "Hey, can I get onions on it? You know, a normal condiment." And the guy on camera was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "All right." I was like, "What's your problem, man? I just want fucking onions on my sandwich, like any sane human being. What's wrong with these people? Like why are they playing games with me? I just want my sandwich."
No, you know what? I went to McDonald's one time, and I asked for a plain cheeseburger with nothing on it, meaning no pickles and no onions.
And they just give you bread.
Those are the best parts.
No. And then separate sandwich. I said, "Can I get a McGriddle?" Separate sentence or same sentence because it was in one thing. And I got 2 McGriddle patties with no meat, no eggs, and then I got a full cheeseburger with pickles and onions. And I was like, "What do you mean? That's the opposite of what I said. It's not even the right sandwich." It's ridiculous.
You know what really pisses me off? Taco Bell doesn't serve clams.
Why would you?
I went into Taco Bell the other night. I was like, "Can I get some clams?" And they were like, "Sorry, we don't serve clams." And I was like, "All right."
No,
and then
they
I
do.
tried Michigan style classic, and they didn't know what that was.
Michigan, they didn't know.
You know what's crazy? Taco Bell recently, like this past week, they started serving wings.
No way.
They're not good. They're not good.
You tried them? Are they not good?
They're fatty. They're fatty.
I was gonna try and do a video where I have Jacob over and we try the new wings.
Oh yeah, I'll do that with you.
I thought you were kidding about that. I was like, that sounds
Tom's opinion
disgusting.
always doesn't matter. Like, and everything else, you know.
Jacob,
Tom's
we are
opinion
the cock connoisseurs, right? We know what's good. We made a whole chicken nugget tier list.
I worked at Taco Bell for 2 years.
Tom, that's not that has nothing to do with this.
Yes, it does. It has everything to do with it. I have an experienced palate when it comes to Taco Bell. That's my thing.
You're my little burrito boy, all right? You make my little burritos, and then I go on my merry way, all right? This has nothing to do with chicken.
I don't make your burritos. I hand them to you, and sometimes I'll take stuff out of the bag just because I don't like you.
Sometimes you'll spit in it. I step on you. Anyway. Yeah.
So, wait, did everyone go for what their ideal sandwich is with the deli?
No.
Last time I was at deli, though, I was up at college, and there's a place by the college called Garofalo's Fresh Cut Meats. And this lady ordered 5 pounds of coleslaw, and I was behind her in line, so I had to wait. They had to make a fresh batch of coleslaw. I don't know what she was like using it for. Maybe like, I don't know, some kind of picnic, except it was in November. So I sit behind this lady for like 15 minutes while they made a fresh batch of coleslaw. Didn't even take my order until they were finished with her.
Okay, so my college has a like a deli style section, right? So I go there quite frequently, right? And every time I never order the same thing because they always got different meats, right? So I gotta sample different things, right? And every time I get to the front of the line, sheer panic sets in, and I don't plan it out, so I just go, "Can I just get and then I pick 3 different meats, American cheese and lettuce, and it's never the same. And it honestly, it's frightening. So I don't have like a go-to, but like,
if they had the option, I just want like a mountain of like pastrami corned beef with like mustard.
I love corned beef. Corned beef is so
corned
good.
beef is disgusting. We went to Friendly's and you got corned beef.
Why
2 years ago.
Yes, and I've never let it go because it's disgusting.
It was awesome. I got a corned beef burger.
Corned beef.
They used to sell a corned beef burger at Friendly's.
That
I
sounds
wonder
good.
why they don't anymore.
It was
I've never
delicious.
heard of corned beef until that day.
How
2
you,
years
Wait,
ago.
really?
aren't you Irish?
Yes, I've never had the desire to eat corned beef or
Every
heard
St.
of corned
Patrick's, my
beef.
family eats corned beef.
It's
Yeah,
so
well, I don't
good.
even.
It's very good.
Yeah.
No, it's not. What is it? What even is it? Corned beef? There's no corn in it.
It's
Michael,
corn.
no.
Corned meat.
It's
James.
corned.
It's not. I was at the
Okay, I
gym
figured.
earlier with Michael. You wouldn't get it.
Fitness.
Hey, we should go
yeah.
tomorrow.
Fitness, yeah. I'll see how I feel. I'm very new to the gym.
I mean, if something aches,
James.
work it.
Mm.
Corn is not in the beef. They corn the beef.
Yeah, but what is corned? What is that?
They corn
What
it.
is that actually? Yeah, but what's
It's like a
corn?
process. It's like how you preserve it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but why is it named after corn? What has nothing
because
to
it's
do
they
with
corn it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wish
but
it was
that makes
named after the
sense.
band.
I love that band. Good band.
You do?
Yeah.
James, are you Cake Boss? Then you shouldn't be talking.
They're not bad.
They're not Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
It could be better.
He's Billy Joel, you know.
They're not Ian and Sylvia. They're not Schooner Fair. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys don't know Nova Scotia folk bands?
Not necessarily.
Or
They're not
Maine
my
folk bands?
forte, I'd say.
Oh, actually, James, we have to start listening to Tennessee themed music.
Oh yeah. Like
Dolly Parton, Tennessee Ernie Ford.
How about a certain singer that starts with an E?
Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. That's like
Eggman?
Tennessee.
Dr. Eggman?
Dude, I love Jim
How about
Carrey.
someone whose middle
Uh-huh.
name is
That
named after
guy.
my
Guys.
My middle name is named after his middle name.
Guys.
Oh.
Can we just
Okay.
briefly
Elvis.
discuss that? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Jim Carrey and his gay lover in the Sonic sequel, they're totally gonna kiss, right?
I hope.
I think so.
No,
I didn't see.
They-
I didn't
they-
see the trailer.
They have to.
no.
I
Then the movie wouldn't be allowed to be sold in China.
It's
Well,
dude,
I don't think it's gonna be.
it'll
China
be in a
anyway.
scene that they can very easily cut out.
Mm.
Chinese cinema now. They basically only want
It's a
to release
huge plot
Chinese
hole,
films
though.
to make their box office look bigger. So like the only releases that get released in China are like
Marvel.
smaller, like you would in United
But-
States.
Oh wait, no, not
Hey,
even
hey,
smaller.
Marvel, but not like what?
Jacob, don't they re-release Avatar every few weeks?
Well, Avatar. Well, that Avatar is an exception because
It's James
they suck
Cameron.
James Cameron's dick. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hate James Cameron.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The only reason Avatar makes so much money is because China just re-releases it every couple like months or so.
Wait, so it's
It's awesome. Not really.
It's
Wait.
still playing in theaters in China.
Occasionally,
No.
but, yeah.
that's
There's a
why
big
it's the number
release.
one.
Yeah, no, Endgame surpassed it, and then they did a big re-release in China, and then it took it back. It's so
What?
fucking stupid.
That movie's from so long
Chinese
ago.
people.
Who's going? That's cheating.
It's because it looks.
Chinese people like some of them like this might not be entirely true, but like I saw in like Chinese forums, they see it as like it represents China's struggle against America.
I don't think that's what they're. It's literally
That's
just
I don't
like
think that was
it's
what
literally
James
just
Cameron was going
Pocahontas
for.
or dances with wolves, but with alien people. That's literally the whole movie.
And the Americans like
Oh,
yeah,
and
they invade.
lots of hair sex.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That's a given. That should be in any movie.
That
Like
yeah,
Eternals.
that's the real reason it's the number one. Let's be.
Thanks, James Cameron.
We love them.
Nope.
Honestly, like
Nope, I'm not even gonna give it to the bit.
real,
I can't stand the guy.
Can
No,
I
it's
just have a
not
rant on
bad.
James Cameron for a second? So he is one of the most he's one of the most talented people that were working in Hollywood for the past 50 years, whatever. He made some of the best action movies of all time. Terminator 1, 2, Aliens, and True Lies. Like those movies are great. And then Titanic, not the biggest fan, but it's still like very technically impressive. This motherfucker, he takes well over a decade to make Avatar, which is easily his worst movie. And then he wastes another fucking decade making Avatar sequels, another decade releasing them. This man has wasted 30 years of his life making these shitty ass movies stuck in Pandora. And by the time he's finished, he's gonna basically be in the coffin by then. So like
Honestly,
like,
if I was him and I made Terminator 2, which is one of my favorite movies ever, I would be like, hey, you know what? That was a good run. I peaked.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I feel like that's true with like a lot of like musical artists and like directors and actors. They try to stretch it out for too long and then it just becomes bad.
Yeah. Or they try to like something does really well and they try to capitalize on that and like churning out a bunch of other shit, and it doesn't work. It doesn't. You should just
Kind of
let
like
it.
Jacob in his Reddit post. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
no,
yeah,
I
Jacob.
quit,
How
I
would
quit.
you? How would no? But why don't you tell us about part of why you quit?
Okay.
I want to hear this.
So, in 2019, I was a very successful redditor. Right now, I'm checking my right now. I have over 60,000 karma. So a lot of shit.
He's a bit of a
I
big
mostly
dog.
got it from well, like some of it was like from like actually funny posts, and some of it was for like karma farming posts that like went off of like like relevant things that happened like gaming or movies or whatever. But yeah, I was very successful for a while. Some of them have like over like 50,000 upvotes or whatever. Got some silver, gold, whatever. But yeah, so like
Whatever.
at a certain point, I was there was a certain moment that kind of made me turn a bit on the site. This was when was this? Like early 2020-ish, I think. I would say. Was it was so there's a channel Super Mega, right?
I'm
We all
familiar.
know him, or at least
Yeah.
many people know him. They all love him. So anyway, one of the hosts of the channel's cat died, Banana. So I was like, oh, that's sad. But I'm gonna put him in the Harambe Heaven picture. So
Which,
I did that.
for the record,
Yeah.
people will do for real life people like seconds after they die. Like they jump on that
Betty-
shit,
I saw, like,
Jacob
5
waited
Betty
a
White,
classy like 10
Yeah.
hours at least,
Yeah.
right? Like it was a fair amount of
Yeah.
time after the news had broke,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And then all these people just fucking shitted on me. Like, I'm reading some right now. Nah, man, now's not the time. Yeah, this is in bad taste. I know this is just a meme, but I couldn't imagine losing my pet and making jokes about it. There's a time and place for everything, and this isn't appropriate. And I was like, dude, shut up.
But it's
It's
not
so
like,
weird because
Not even
like
a person.
I feel like
It's
Super Mega themselves would see that and be like at the time and then be like, oh, that was kind of funny, and then just like move on with their day. They wouldn't be like, guys, this is fucked up. like so it's so weird that their subreddit, which is people that are fans of them, so you would assume they would have a similar like sense of humor, right?
Yeah.
We're just so in like it wasn't just that they didn't like it because they could just not upvote it, right? They were like
Yeah.
enraged by it. Like they were like taken aback. Like they're like, this was too far.
Jacob, did this like stop you from like interacting with
Now,
Super
I
Mega,
post
or
post
no?
rarely, and only when I have something actually funny. I think I
Jacob,
post.
you
So,
know
like,
what?
movies
When
and stuff.
Lego dies, you gotta be in
I'll come
there.
back.
You gotta be
I'll
in
come
there,
back.
and you gotta use the
Yeah.
same picture you used for Banana. Banana's gotta be up there too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god, so funny.
Update it with whatever the current Harambe Heaven meme is, but have Banana
Ding,
and
Betty
Lego in
White's on
there.
Actually, no. Speaking of Harambe Heaven,
Oh, I thought you were
Um,
speaking of Betty White.
Yeah, I was just
Um,
gonna say, is Betty White in there?
we have to mourn a tragic loss. Tragic person lived to a ripe old age. Loved by many people. Very successful in the television
John
world.
Madden.
We all know
Sidney Powell.
the Bogdanoff twins.
Oh,
they
them
died?
too. Damn.
Right. So they recently passed.
Why do they look like
Most
that?
normal-looking people in Vegas.
Yeah. They actually both. Actually, no. They died like a week apart from each other, which is like insane.
Ooh.
Like they're so like connected on like what's it like an electronic like euphoric level. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
That they died so quick. They died like a week apart from each other.
so I know they're like from like the meme. What is their significance besides that?
They have a funny fucking face.
Oh,
They
okay.
swear it's not plastic surgery. they're like popular on like
You
French
know,
television.
John Madden died too. I don't really.
Apparently,
Wait, did you?
apparently they were famous for being professors at Mega Trend University,
There's no way.
which is a real university in Serbia.
Yep,
Why
that
was
hey,
he
that was what brought them up. You know,
Mega
Serbia
Trend.
made them.
I just imagine that's like a social media like mega trend university. What?
Yeah, it's like they teach you how to be influencers.
Yeah.
How to blow up on TikTok?
Oh, they're also really anti-vaccine.
I wonder why they died. Actually, yeah, they did die. They did die to COVID. Actually, so yeah, it makes sense. They did.
They also
I shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be
They
they were
laughing.
also like
Jesus
they also
Christ.
studied theoretical physics.
Yeah, I think they had a
I don't
show
think
where they
you know
talked
what.
about that.
You know what. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't think they did.
I mean,
I
they
think
taught
that-
at Mega.
They might have.
They taught at Mega Trend University.
How can you disagree with that?
I can't. But yeah, Betty White also died.
No, she didn't.
Tragic. loss.
Well, died. I'm a little mad because my prediction was January 15th, like 9 something a.m. I got the morning part right. I was like, you know what? She's not gonna make it to their birthday. I don't think she's gonna make 200, but I think it's gonna be like a few days. You know.
Yeah. And
Um.
like you saw like all those like birthday celebration like like events that were gonna go on at that time.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
there's, like it's so like poorly timed.
Yeah.
Like what they think was gonna happen.
They have to rebrand those for sure.
Yeah, but even in other sad news, Joe Gatto from Practical Jokers.
I can't even get to that yet. I can't even get to that yet.
Yeah, but
Jacob,
I mean,
you know how
it's better
Jacob
though.
found out that Betty White died? I went over to his house for New Year's, and the second I walked through the door, I was like, "Sorry, I'm late." Betty White died.
Yeah.
It was that,
And
but
then-
it was the actual reason why I was late because everyone in my house found out at the exact moment I was about to leave. So I was like,
They
"Fuck!"
were all weeping, right?
They're
She
all
had to
weeping.
console them.
You can't drive a car when you're weeping like that.
Oh, no.
Well,
I have quite a few times, John. Let me tell you. Quite
you should have seen me
frequently,
drive
every
to
night.
Vermont.
Anyway, Joe Gatto.
And then literally I was like I went up to my room to get a board game that we didn't even know I'm playing. And then my brother came in and he was like, "Yo, Joe Gatto is leaving in Practical Jokers." And I was like, "No, you're joking with me, right?" Because I was like, "This isn't
That would be some type of impractical joke.
It was an
He
impractical joke.
was
you know.
so impractical
I
with
was like,
that.
no, and I was like, I was like, no. I'm like,
This
I-
can't be how 2021 ends.
pretty much COVID for me. It's like what kept me like sane in the early days of the pandemic was
Mm,
Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Practical Jokers. And
yeah.
him leaving just makes me so.
Yeah, but I
Was
mean, it
like-
was for the better though, because doesn't he wants to like be like a better father for his children
Yeah,
or whatever?
'cause he's
since,
divorcing
like,
his
they
wife.
split.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? We're his
He should,
children
I
too.
guess.
Is he divorcing
That's
his wife
fair.
or is his wife divorcing him?
I don't think they're actually getting divorced yet. I think it was like, oh, we were like on the verge of divorce, but I'm gonna spend more time with my family, so that's why I'm leaving the show.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
good for him. That's a
I hope so.
mature
Yeah,
decision. Yeah.
yeah. But it's well, it's a little
It's
too.
also, like-
It's a little too practical for me.
It is a little too bad.
I'm still
Yeah.
holding out hope that this is like a punishment for the
Yeah.
season that's gonna come out next. You know, at the end of the season, like Joe, Joe, you gotta go on social media and post that you're leaving the show on New Year's. He's like, fuck.
It's weird because like I feel like Joe, like other than maybe Sal, is like the one who was like kind of like that people like went to see the show for because
He's like the
so-
backbone, honestly.
I watched
Yeah,
it from
he's
Mer.
the one who like basically always.
Dude,
does the
I
punishments.
fucking hate.
Yeah,
I still
okay.
really want that shirt I made in Jackbox. The I hate Murph from Impractical Jokers with the crude drawing
still
of
get
him. I probably, yeah.
I
probably.
think he's like objectively the least favorite. I think.
Yeah,
I will
I mean,
say
he's still
though,
cool.
I will say though, with age, he's not as bad.
Yeah, but I think Sal.
That being like here's the thing, Q, he's a bit of a bitch. You know, him and his
He was,
dumb
like, the
fucking hat.
Mario of the
He,
impractical
exactly.
never wants to
He's
do
so
challenges.
average. Yeah, he's just there. You know,
Alright,
like
so-
at least Murr
so-
is trying, but he's not as good because
So let's say-
because Q has the benefit of not trying, which in itself is kind of funny sometimes.
let's say they're looking for a replacement for the fourth Impractical Joker. Which out of us would be the best to replace Joe?
Ooh, good question. I think Tom.
In
I
our
think
friend group,
Tom.
Michael will be the best.
Tom's
But
pretty
out of everyone,
wacky.
Tom
He's
would
pretty
probably be
I
the
still
best.
think Tom. I think
Yeah,
Tom, whether you are taking our entire friend group into account or just the podcast, I think the answer's got to be Tom because he's way too good
I
at
think it is Tom.
he's way too good at
Like, okay,
just
would
what
you,
he does.
Being
Like,
impractical.
let's say a random person
Yeah.
from the show, or a
and a
random
Joker.
thing from the show. Would you, after, like, let's say you're working in a reception office, would you, after a guy leaves his seat with a bunch of people, like, also in the reception office, get up out of your desk, go to a seat, and then then smell it? Would you do that?
If someone told me to, probably.
If it's
Look,
for a show,
look. If
I'd
there's
do
a dude
anything.
in my earpiece telling me I have to do that, and if I don't, I might be tonight's biggest loser. I'm not just sniffing that
would.
seat, Jacob. I'm all over that shit. I'm licking it.
I'm licking it. Yeah. You already know.
I mean, I do.
Even if they don't tell me to.
Oh my god. There's something about just doing wacky things in public because I'm never gonna see anybody again. Like I see
Plus,
like
at
somebody
the end of the day, you know, they'll
That's
eventually
why I told the witch
find
to,
out
"Oh,
you're
God,
an
I don't
impractical
trust
joker.
you."
They'll eventually
Exactly.
find out you're a practical joker, and you always have that cushion.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
that is a
would
very
go
easy
for-
thing to say, and then in the moment be like, "Oh, you know what? Maybe not."
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you mean, James?
I
Go
feel
ahead,
like
spit it
it's
out.
just there's no risk. I feel I could do any. I mean, maybe if I had somebody in my ear telling me to do some wacky, impractical, joking things, I feel like I couldn't say no.
Here's what we do. We do this show. We do our own Impractical Jokers, but we do it in like Eastern Europe.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
And we make it like really political too.
Hyper political.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like we go to
Okay.
Serbia or something. We
Is
go to
Croatia-
Mega Trend University.
What's your opinion on the loss of the Bogdanov twins' opinions on COVID-19 vaccines?
I
Answer.
just I don't know. I'm looking in the topics channel here. I don't know. Someone put in. I wanna give James head. I don't know what that was. Wacky. But
Huh?
what? That was great.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. I must have misread it. I must have misread it. That was crazy.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I thought I saw something too. That's weird.
Jacob.
I'm just
Yeah,
seeing
that's it
things
on.
today. It's so
Yeah.
weird. I saw John do something before.
Oh yeah.
It was nothing.
That's weird.
Thought I saw that.
Yeah. Dude. Are you okay? Have you been getting enough sleep lately, James?
I'm probably not drinking enough water the Tom way.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, honestly, people aren't doing enough things the Tom way in general.
Mm.
See, if everyone did it the Tom way, the world
Hey.
would be a.
It's
Probably
Tom
worse
way
place,
or the
but, like-
highway.
Yeah, I feel like at
Speaking
least
of-
like
So-
a quarter of the population would instantly die.
Fellas,
just explode.
what the fuck is the deal with Sing 2?
Don't want to see it. I really don't want to see it.
I
Look,
didn't
all
see-
right, here's the thing. There's this like massive gaslighting scheme, I think, on like TikTok and stuff, where people are like being like, guys, I went to see Sing 2 when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, you know, instead of Spider-Man, and then I saw Spider-Man after it. Honestly, the audience reactions were like exactly the same. They were like both as ecstatic, like they were all cheering and stuff and crying and wooing. It was insane. This movie left me emotionally exhausted. And I'm just trying to find out who the fuck is paying these people. Because there's no fucking way.
Illumination really
I don't
Really
think
give
so.
out top
Look,
dollars.
with the amount of people I'm seeing and the excitement they're giving, I don't think Illumination has that much money.
they have a lot of money.
They don't have that
They don't
much.
spend on their movies though.
I only
spend
want
on,
to
like,
see it just to
marketing
see
stuff.
like the Bono tiger or whatever, like the
Okay.
Bono
The
lion.
Bono lion. Oh my wife died. Oh, I'm so sad. Like shut the fuck
Oh,
up. These
I haven't-
movies are
I haven't played music in over 30
Yeah,
years.
did you think Yoko Ono was sad when John Lennon died? No.
These
Remember
movies are
say- it
fundamentally
killed my-
flawed.
Yeah, let's
in
talk
so
about the
many ways.
Beatles.
Singing
wait,
killed
listen.
my wife.
So the Beatles, they're just the audio equivalent of the TV show Friends. Like
Yes.
listening to the Beatles is just as
No.
bad as
Oh,
watching
God.
Friends.
No, I disagree.
I don't like
but
the Beatles.
I want to get off top. I don't want to get off topic for a
Oh,
second
yeah.
because
Alright.
I've been talking about how fundamentally flawed the Sing movies are. Even though
Jacob,
I've only seen the first 10
Jacob,
minutes
I'm
of
gonna
the
stop you.
first
I'm gonna stop you right there.
No.
You
We're
haven't even
animals
seen.
I wanna
You
hear this.
haven't even seen the first movie, Jacob.
Okay.
It's a beautiful world. Despite
You
the fact that in a
can't
call the other night, I complained about this exact same thing to you. But go on.
Okay. There is absolutely zero reason for the characters in these movies to be animals. Oh, like it adds nothing to the world. There is zero like implications to like why they're animals or anything. They're just animals just to be marketable to kids. A movie like Zootopia would make sense for the world because the world is built around them being animals and stuff like that. But for Sing, it's just a fucking human world, but they're all animals for absolutely zero reason other than it to be marketable to kids. It actually pisses me off on like so many levels.
How
mean,
could
isn't
I be so
Utopia in the same universe as Sing?
stupid?
What? No.
No, completely different metaverse. What are you talking about?
Metaverse.
I might actually get a VR headset soon.
I'm planning on getting one. It's either that or gold. I don't know what to
I'm planning
buy.
on downloading the Meta
Gold
Face.
teeth.
Which
that's
one
what
do
they
you think
call
you
it.
would get?
Probably the $1,000 one.
The Vive.
The Oculus one? Oh.
The Vive, yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I gotta save a bit more, but I was considering the Steam one because that one's pretty solid. But apparently Valve is like currently developing like the next one, which is way better and won't be
I
like that
heard
much
about
more
that.
expensive. But the thing with Valve is that whenever they're like planning on releasing something, it's like it could
The
come
heavy
out
update.
a month from now, or it could never exist and have
Yeah.
never even existed.
It's like you'll see a Valve game update after 4 years, and it's like localization updates.
Yeah, fucking TF2 got updated like a few months ago.
Oh, it gets updated like all the time.
Yeah.
My room and I are like we play TF2 together sometimes, and like we both saw like this 400 megabyte TF2 update. Like, oh shit, it just added snakes.
Ooh.
It's just snake water.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, actually. I like that.
We
This
were
makes for a
sitting.
lot of polygons.
We were
Mm.
sitting in the map. No one was fighting each other. We were all just watching the snakes.
That's
You guys
awesome.
are so desperate for updates in that game.
Hilarious.
Shut up.
Imagine like being like the software dev assigned to TF2. That must be miserable.
Yeah, the one dev assigned to TF2.
Like, what do you do all day?
Snakes.
Water snakes.
You don't notice it, but there's a few
You-
new
you
ones
up-
in there with some different colors.
You
He's
update
getting
the
paid
localization
to do that.
files.
Mm.
Or she.
Maybe they're doing a secret project where like they're translating like all the source code in TF2 into like C, just to make it harder to use.
Mm.
It's like a little, like just practice, you know.
They should just name
Turning it-
5 years
Java
from now,
with-
5 years
with
from now,
straight
they're running it
fantasy.
on binary.
No, they're gonna do it into JavaScript so high schoolers can like I don't know mess around with the code.
like those like, little,
TF2
like,
Education Edition.
keyboard thing. Yeah.
I could totally fucking see that happening.
You can make a TF2 scratch game.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That'd be great.
Oh my god. The Pokemon GO Kid. I just saw that in the fucking topics thing. I forgot about that.
You have a-
I don't have a bone to pick with him necessarily, but I have a history.
What do you mean?
You have a Cubone to pick with him.
On Twitter, occasionally I'll see his tweet, I'll interact with it a little bit, and he'll usually have some little response.
That?
My most
you?
recent interaction, I'll pull it up. He tweeted, "It's 8 p.m." Right, and I was like, "Wait, you're in Eastern Standard Time?" And then this person named Bevy Bev, that I guess is like his girlfriend. I don't know. They say, "No, but I am, and he loves me, so he's going by my time zone." And then smiley face. And then I said, "Damn, he should come visit then." And they said, "I know, I'm about to start a GoFundMe for him to come here, LMAO." And then I said, I was talking about him coming to me, but because I want him to come to me. Fuck you.
Isn't he-
My ultimate goal is I want to stream myself playing Fortnite with the Pokemon Go Kid. That would be a great YouTube title.
I would.
I also would just it would just be funny to be able to play Fortnite with him.
It
would be great. Easy, and he seems funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my goal. I want that. And then I forgot who else is my other goal for Fortnite. I'll come back to that.
Land's Chugs.
Star Master.
Yes, Star Master. I want Star Master. I want to collab with Star Master really soon.
We could pull some strings, I think.
And the Pokemon Go Kid.
No, he's great. I talk to him on Instagram sometimes.
He blocked me.
I don't know.
No reason.
I'll try to mention it to him. I'll try to say, hey, you blocked my friend. He's a great guy. He's really nice.
Please.
Like again, like I visit his house sometimes. Like he has this nice little cabin in rural Alaska. So
I'm sure you do.
Did he fly you out, or did you buy the plane ticket?
I'd take sled dogs up there. It's so.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
We're a mass
Like
though.
Snow Buddies.
Gotcha.
I love that movie.
No, you don't.
Jacob, speaking of movies, you put just Ed in the topics channel. What the fuck is that?
What's up about that, huh?
So,
like Ed, and Eddie.
So one of our friends gave me this 4-movie marathon family comedy collection that includes 4 films. That we've got Dudley Do right here, starring Brendan Fraser, Sergeant Bill Coe, Cop and a Half, and Ed. I mean, just look at it.
Ed.
It's a monkey.
So Ed's the monkey.
Chimps.
And James just asked me like one of the stupidest questions like ever, like a few minutes before we started the podcast. Is Ed the monkey or the guy with the monkey?
No. Wait, that's a pretty good question.
It's a good question. I don't know who the monkey.
No, Jacob. No.
It's not about the
No.
monkey.
Yeah,
Listen.
That's like naming
In Speed. No. In Speed
After-
Racer, there is a monkey, but is
But this
the
movie's
monkey
about the
named
monkey.
Speed Racer? How do you know? Has James seen the movie? Has James seen the movie?
I'm just the messenger.
No, Jacob's the messenger. You're the recipient.
No, Jacob's Jacob.
Same thing. Okay.
That's true. Jacob is Jacob.
The monkey is
The monkey's a
how they-
metaphor.
I'm just
Guy
saying it wasn't
there.
clear from the beginning. It's literally just saying, and it's ominous.
I mean, James.
It's
The
ominous and weird.
monkey's front and center. Like,
but there's also a guy there. What if they're both named Ed, though?
Why would they name the movie after the guy when there's a monkey playing baseball right there?
Yeah,
Well,
James,
that's like
this is-
normal.
is it
Like a
the
monkey
movie
playing
about the
baseball is
monkey
like
playing
normal.
baseball?
James,
Like,
this is clearly a high quality movie. Like,
Yeah.
it is. Like Steven Spielberg level, James Cameron.
Yeah.
That guy.
I believe
Tommy Lee
Stanley
Jones.
Kubrick directed Ed. Yeah, it's his filmography. Right
So, Jacob,
after he did The Shining.
I take it that you've watched all of these in succession already, multiple times through.
Yeah, you must.
Yeah. I watched Ed like 7 times already.
That's like me with Endgame
Mm.
when I lost my wallet.
Classic.
Wait, Ed is a chimp. Right?
I've lost my wallet 2 times, but the second time I got it back. Yeah, it's a bad habit. Well,
Yeah, you should probably
Not a
stop
habit.
doing that.
it's just funny.
I don't think losing your wallet's funny.
No, because it's the only way I can feel anything anymore. I lose it, and then I feel panic, and then I search for
That
it,
is the only feeling you
and
feel.
then the other feeling I feel is fulfilled when I find it.
Don't you
Mm.
feel joy when you see Pickle Rick? You tell me you don't feel joy when you see Pickle Rick.
I do. I hard.
Yeah.
So, Jacob, I just wanted to.
Pickles.
What? Anyway, I want to know what. So new year, new the run. Well, same the runs, but so it's a new year. What do you have anything planned? Like resolutions or anything? What are your goals for this year?
I probably would have said travel more because but that's probably not going to happen, at least not now.
You know what? That's a good goal, actually, because your goal is essentially like maybe at some point this year we'll be at a point where you can travel more.
Yeah, I would like to later. If hopefully, fingers crossed.
Later in life.
But I would say watch more movies, but I'm looking at my log right now. I watched 401 in 2021, so I think I'm good.
That's a solid number. That's a solid number.
That's over one a day.
Movies.
That's over
What
one
was
a
your
day.
least favorite movie
That's
this
crazy.
year?
That you
No,
watched
this
this year. That's what.
Yeah.
This year or last year? Because I watched
This year.
This year.
Well,
2021.
2021.
2021.
Let me hold on. Let me get back. Get
Yeah,
back to me on that.
You look for that. James, what about you? What about like maybe like fitness goals? You like fitness?
Fine, John, I'll bite. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm glad for you. Oh yeah, it's a good thing to be.
Yeah, it's pretty good. No, actually, I do. My resolution, I guess, is to take better care of myself physically and mentally. Hopefully, school wise, focus on raising my grades a little bit. That's pretty much it. Working harder.
What about you,
Working to stay
Thomas?
motivated.
My big beautiful boy.
Don't say that. Really?
Why? What?
My triple B.
You're the second tallest one here.
No.
After me, because I'm
I'm not a boy if I'm older than you.
I guess that's true. Yeah. I'm almost 19, but I guess you would still be older.
That really doesn't matter
That's true.
because then I'm almost 20.
Yeah.
But anyways, I guess my fitness goal is I don't know.
Well, it's not
Maybe,
even fitness; it's just goals.
Oh, law school, easy.
This 2022.
Oh, 2022. Jeez. Well, probably fill out my $50 collection. Although that sounds more like the goal of a 60-year-old.
Hey, well, you're thinking ahead,
I like that.
Jacob. But did you find your least favorite movie yet?
I found a couple that I would consider to be very bad. I think some ones that I would consider to be like objectively the worst is probably like Bobbleheads the movie, with Bobblehead Share. That movie's a bit of a hoot.
Oh my god!
I think some of my least.
I forgot that was this year. That was rough.
We saw it like 2 p.m. too.
What?
Yeah.
Or Jacob and I did.
You watched it again?
We saw it in the middle of the day.
Did we? Oh,
Jacob, why would you watch it again?
We like put it on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was me, Jacob, and Michael who will be our guest
Later.
Our future guest.
But
is the Michael that's next episode or the other Michael?
Spider-Man Michael.
Okay, so the next episode.
Wait, he is Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, okay.
That Spider-Man's real name is
Michael?
I don't remember actually.
I don't remember either. Must have
in terms of like my least favorite movie, it might have. But I hate what it stands for the most. It might be Sucker Punch, directed by Zack Snyder. It's honestly here. Let me just read out a little bit.
Snyder movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob. Jacob, what's wrong with you? Wait. Did the Snyder come out? Wait, did the Snyder Cut come out 2021 or 2020?
Yeah.
Came out April 2021.
Oh, that was my least favorite.
Me too.
That was horrible.
Believe it, Sucker Punch is even worse. It's like
what's crazy, Jacob?
So poorly made.
I honestly, I think I would have a better time watching it, simply because it's probably 2 hours shorter.
I hate how
everyone it felt like 8 hours.
The biggest compliment everyone gave to the Snyder Cut was like his use of colors. I'm sitting there being like, I can't see half this stuff because his favorite color is black.
Yeah, the use of colors is like 2 in the movie, maybe
black,
3 at most. Black, gray, brown,
like a brown, very dull navy, maybe
like cardboard brown.
Oh wait, no, his sword was black in that movie. Yeah, whatever. It's still like it's so bad. And even like when I thought the movie would get a little better when like Wonder Woman came in and we thought we'd hear her.
Dude, I swear to God, it's like It's like fucking Zack Snyder looked up a film analysis of The Lighthouse or something, and it was like, oh, this movie's in a different aspect ratio.
He went onto
This
he
is-
went onto Letterboxd.
this is
looked at the
film!
First review for The
And
Lighthouse.
then he was like, I gotta okay, if I'm making a different cut of this movie, it's gotta be different in multiple ways. Like the aspect ratio.
John, you brought up a very good point when it comes to this isn't like the original movie that we were gonna get before we left the project. Yeah, you say it.
That's the thing that pisses me off the most. I've said this multiple times to you before, Jacob, is the fact that the whole notion behind the idea of the Snyder Cut, you were begging for years, right? The entire idea was that we'll get to see what his initial vision was for the movie. I mean, technically, this never would have been possible to get his pure, like, untainted vision, as if the original never existed, right? What he originally intended. We never would have gotten that, right? However, he deviated so far that it's like this never, nothing like what we got would have even been put out to theaters, honestly.
Never. Nope.
The length, the fucking aspect ratio, it's it's just
Even then,
it's so bad. And honestly, I don't think
they
the
didn't
color
need
grading
so
would have
much
been
of
as
it.
bad if they released it in theaters. I don't think Warner Bros. Would have let the color grading be that bad. I mean, they did release Man of Steel, but
they released a lot of bullshit. They did release Batman v Superman.
they did.
And anyone who says the Ultimate Edition fixes the movie is objectively wrong.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, I guess technically the Ultimate Edition is a better version of the movie, but it's by such a small amount, and also it makes it like, isn't it like 30 minutes longer or something?
Yeah, way too long.
Yeah, it
Like,
makes
in
it
the
makes it
subplots,
too
yeah,
long.
like,
So I don't want to say they're
30 minutes
equal,
there.
because at least the original was like quicker.
Barely, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's still 2.5 hours.
yeah, Jesus.
Of my life. If you think about it, we wasted 1/6 of our day watching. Oh, wait, 1/6.
1/8. Wait, yeah, 1/8.
1/8 of our day. I can't do math.
That's
1/8 of
fine.
our day watching that bullshit.
Yeah. So, oh wait, yeah, I didn't
It's like
say-
a movie you procrastinate watching.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's tedious.
It is 1/6 of our day. What?
Oh wait, it is.
uh,
Oh my god, I'm
yeah,
I fucking. Anyway,
still.
I didn't get to sorry, I was trying to imagine a world where it wasn't 4 fucking hours. I forgot that it was 4.
Yeah.
I was trying to imagine, maybe 3, or maybe can we just shoot for 3? Can we make that like somewhat reasonable?
Like,
Nope.
By like hour
Yeah.
2.5, you're like, oh yeah, I'm still watching.
Oh,
this.
and the
Test
fucking
at that
the
point.
fucking chapters,
We could watch. We could
ridiculous.
watch like 3 like really good short movies in that in the time we watched to watch the Snyder Cut.
Probably 4.
Could have watched
If one of
3
them
times.
is if one of them is Venom, Let There Be Carnage, we could have watched like 4.
We could have
So
watched.
we could have
Sing
squeezed it in.
every
So
time.
good. Yeah. Yeah, such a good movie.
Dude. Yeah, so beautiful
Sing
film.
is really good. Yeah.
I just realized I didn't go over my shit for the new year.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much the same as you guys, kind of like I started going to the gym. Well, like actually, I'm gonna try to go more often. Also, I'm not gonna be going back to college because I was having a bit of a hard time kind of mentally, so I'm gonna be staying here for the semester at least, and then take some classes at like a local place for credits. So I'm gonna be working on it kind of mentally too. And then also like this month I'm taking off from streaming, just to kind of get my shit together. Also, like, I noticed my mic is a little shit. I'm using fucking earbuds. Most of my shit's still up at school. I have to pick it up, so I want to have my setup all good before I stream again. Yeah, everything's set before then. One of my goals, I guess, is also we're gonna do the podcast a bit more often. Instead of 2 episodes and then nothing for months. Knock on wood. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Unless you guys have anything else to add.
Got nothing.
All right. Is there anything that anyone wants to
Nothing
plug?
but trouble.
Like I just made a.
Follow my Twitter. I don't post, and I'm not going to tell you what my account is, but follow it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. If you guys,
I do.
if anyone's interested, you can
Yeah.
check my main channel, RunnyFlan. And in the channel section, I did make a VOD channel recently, where I just post VODs. Not all of them, but But if I just want it to be kept and not deleted forever after 2 months. And then all my socials and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys in a few weeks, hopefully, with our 4th episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, God willing, in a few
we're
weeks
in episode
with our
3.
Spider-Man No Way Home episode. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, make sure you, for some reason, and you don't want spoilers, make sure to watch it before then, because we're gonna have our first guest on, who we kind of mentioned earlier. You haven't met him yet, but we mentioned him earlier. Where we talk all about Spider-Man No Way Home and just Spider-Man in general. It'll be the main theme of the episode. So go see the movie, then you can watch that episode. We don't have to worry about spoilers because we're not even gonna give a fucking warning at the beginning. We're just gonna fucking jump right into it, So yeah, that's pretty much it.
The first thing each of us say is a spoiler.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll go around saying our favorite one. Yeah.
Yeah. So Uncle Ben shits himself.